What's going on, y'all? Country Cave back here. I got Joseph here.
Redneck Mechanic 01.
Yeah, so my back's hurting like a lot right now. So I was just making y'all a video. It's not stopping me from making a video. But Joseph stopped by to make sure I was okay and everything. And he brought me a can of Skull Straight.
Long cut. Slong cut. Slong cut.
No, man, that would be classic gay.
We got that Skull Classic Gay. My cousin,
Classic gay schlong cut.
I was at my cousin's house, and I
I
got him into dipping. I got him to quit smoking with me. Long story short, he says that Skull Straight gives him heartburn, so he decided to give me the other cans, and he finished up his can. And so I got 4 cans, and he was out, so I gave him a can.
And by the way, for y'all that don't know, for those of you that haven't seen my video yesterday, Joseph is now in the redneck crew beside my profile down there. It should be right here. Right. Point at it.
Right there. Something like that.
Right there. Yeah.
I'm the 4th one, I think.
So, oh fuck, 5th. But anyways, make sure to check out his videos. He needs some subscribers. He just started YouTube.
My goal is to get 100 million or something like that, but I don't care if I'm famous or not, man.
Do it for the likes. I'm just kidding.
I'm just doing it to help people learn some cheap fixes like I do. Like, you'll see me working on my riding mower at times. You probably saw the video of me working on my dad's boat just wiring. I'll teach you how to do some cheap wiring up that will last a lifetime.
He actually made a video last night at the fair. They had a demo derby.
Yeah, I was going to post some more videos, but my phone was acting up and stuff. It died last night, so I had to use my brother's phone. Had to get him to videotape it. It was like 10-minute video. I videotaped it, then we tried to send it to my phone, but since the video was so big, it wouldn't send. And I didn't want to send it on Facebook because it only cuts it short by half and stuff, and I wanted the whole video. So I got on his phone, logged in on my YouTube account, posted the video on my YouTube. It took all night long. For some damn reason, it took all night. But then
I was going to go to the fair with Jonathan today, but his dad's off the shelves. Yeah, me and Jonathan were thinking about going to the fair today because his grandma said she'd pay for us and everything. But
I want to go to Travis Tritt.
I feel like I pulled a muscle, so probably not going to do that. We'll think about it's only this week though, so
yeah,
fuck my life.
It takes a while to get over it. I used to pour concrete all the time and pulled muscles. I'm used to the pulled muscles. They gave me lower tabs and stuff, and that only takes the pain away. But if you want something to it only takes the pain away for a little while. But if you want something to actually help, get some ibuprofen. If you got the regular 200 milligram pills, take 4 of those. But if you got ibuprofen 800, take the ibuprofen 800. It helps a lot. It takes the inflammation down and the swelling, and you'll still feel a little bit of pain, but it starts working about half an hour in. And that's what I do. Every month I get a big bottle about this big, full of ibuprofen 800s. And it lasts me about a month and a half or so. But where it's mandatory for my prescriptions and stuff, I have to get it every month when I get my medicines. Speaking of that, I recently quit smoking this morning. I finished off my pack of Marlboro Reds 100s, and I figured, hey, I'm going to quit because dipping's more cheaper than it is to buy a pack of cigarettes, and I figured, hey, why not just do the dip instead?
Oh, you know what's funny?
What?
I have libs that watch my videos, and I think it's freaking hilarious. So if you're looking for a safe space, my channel is not the place.
Or my channel, because I'll tell you straight up about politics on my channel. If you comment on my videos and say, talk about President Trump, what you think about him,
Trump train.
You go and see my video about the Trump train at the NRV fair. I still got to upload a couple more videos.
Of course, the Obama
tonight.
Trump was a Chevy.
Yeah, the Obama truck was a Chevy and the Trump train was a Ford. My brother kept on trying to say it was Chevy Colorado, but there ain't no Chevy Colorados in the 1900s. That was S10s and they was shit. So I told him that, and he's like,
My cousin
okay.
has an S10. No
I just
wonder we
never
don't
liked
hang out
S10s.
anymore.
I don't like S10s because they're not strong enough for
James
what I
had an
like.
S10 Blazer.
Yeah.
And he put like $3,000 in that motherfucker. Just small shit too.
See me,
Fuel pump and
I
stuff.
used to work on Chevys all the time, Dodges and Fords, Toyotas, Nissans. Where I used to work, people would come in and they want a cheap fix. Instead of going to the mechanic, they would charge. Our labor rate was $65 over at the New River Valley Rental, and I would sit there in the back shop working and wrenching on stuff with my coworker Dale. We would also do heavy equipment repairs and stuff on the spot, but other than that, we didn't do big stuff. Like if you wanted a transmission replaced, we would have told you to go to Donnie's Garage and stuff like that. I got to give a big shout out to Donnie's Garage. Donnie's my buddy. He said if I want to do a senior prank and it involves a tow truck, call him. He's going to let me borrow his wrecker or his rollback.
I'm gonna tow Mr. Smith's vehicle at the freaking place.
No, I'm going to tow it and put it on the football field. And I'm going to get Officer Beasley to play along. I'm going to have to pay him somehow.
Gonna bribe him.
Bribe him. Yep. Officer Beasley. Yep.
This is not illegal. We're just bribing an officer.
Do it when he's off the clock.
We were actually thinking about taking the lugs off of Mr. Roberts' truck.
Sharp turn. Shit. What the fuck? What the hell happened?
But then we started thinking about it. We were like, why don't we just start a food fight?
Yeah. I mean, we got so much crime here in the city of Radford. An officer,
It's actually starting to, like,
instead of trying to arrest me and they're questioning me, they're wanting me.
profiling.
Yeah. We've had some break-ins on cars and houses from the 1400 block on 2nd Street to the 2100 block, all the way from I think Speedway down to the Deli Mart. And one of my buddies, me and him were accused of stealing a car not too long ago. And they didn't come to me because they know I've been staying out of trouble, but they went to him, they took his phone away, which they can't do that unless they have proof or a warrant. So he went to go get it back, and they said they can't do that. That's not happening today. And so they gave me the phone number when they came to our house to question and talk to my dad and see if we've been hit or anything. Funny thing is, we're the only house that hasn't been hit, but we keep our vehicles locked and all that. But they said if I hear anything, give them a call. Probably won't happen because I'm not a snitch.
Yeah, so...
Well, you did tell me to tell the truth if you ever did get caught with your can. If I ever got, or if you got caught with my can, tell the truth. Because we're honkies. We're rednecks. We were told to tell the truth.
The only thing we will not tell the truth of is if we're snitching.
Yeah.
If we're not snitching, we'll tell you the damn truth. Like Abby yesterday, I went over to the trailer park because she called me because her bitch ass boyfriend is a bitch. So she came to me and she asked me, she was like, she had a baby there. She was like, do you remember when we wanted one? I was like, yeah, and then I met you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Savage.